Echo, you have seen better days. You started to ride that glass pony once you got home. Kids, let this be a lesson to you. There is no hope in dope. Do not end up like our friend Echo over here. Hello, and welcome to Mind Cannon, the only Star Wars show that will gingerly play with your balls before it tells you that you are blatantly wrong about your Star Wars theory. I am your host, the FAT Mantis, and today we're going to be reviewing Clone Wars Season 7, Episode 2, A Distant Echo. Now this is a follow-up to last episode, The Bad Batch, and this is continuing the Disney Plus era, and it continues to have strong animation, improved artwork, and just a little more edginess to it. I'm going to start off by saying I really enjoy Clone Wars' ability to, when they're having multiple parts of a saga, like mini sagas like the Darth Maul one, or the Mandalorian one, or the Darth Maul and Mandalorian one, or any of these other ones, they make sure that each episode within the volley of episodes are different and unique, and this is no exception. This is part 2 of the Bad Batch, but it was not just typical Bad Batch behavior. We got to travel to a new world, Skeko Minor, where a race of weird aliens fly around on dragon or reptilian-like creatures, where there's harsh, scary winds, and there's all sorts of fun stuff. I really enjoyed this episode. Now I'm gonna say I didn't necessarily like it as much as the last one. I might end up giving this episode an 85. Ultimately, I do wish we can move on to more plot heavy. A plot is being generated, but it's going to be clear that we're going to find out in 2 more episodes is that Rex needs to learn how to let go. And this might actually be some sort of allegory that will be used later on to discuss Ahsoka Tano or Obi-Wan or all the other things that people are going to lose, or that Anakin is going to have to eventually lose. I will say, still highly enjoyable, definitely worth waiting a week and then quickly watching it as fast as possible. It seemed to hold up. Another thing that is holding up on is the action. Now I'm wondering if this is the change for the Disney Plus adaptation, because it seems like they have added a boatload of action. Clone Wars has always been good on action, but they seem to be going out of control action. There are at least 3 or 4 heavy action sequences here and almost very little plot. And that's what I'm not super digging. I kind of wish we moved on to an area where plot lines and character arcs are important. The only person whose emotions seemed to matter in this episode were Rex's. Now there was a cute part with Anakin where he gets the call, Padme was feeling the love there, and Obi-Wan reveals that he has known all along, which we later on know in Revenge of the Sith. It was clear that Obi-Wan always knew, and when did he find out? I don't know. Perhaps it will be discussed in future episodes, but I can't wait for that to blossom, if you will. Now our episode comes to a crashing end when they save Echo and he falls out of the machine and he's staring at him and his eyes are blank and zombie-like, and to be honest, I thought he was going to take a bite out of Rex's neck. It got very morbid and very dark. It could be cartoonish zombie, or it could just be like, yo bro, you are looking at the corpse of your dead friend. Get over it. That was highly entertaining, and of course we've seen sketches online about what what this episode was going to be about, but you didn't really feel it until you saw how zombie-like he was. It was scary. Also, this episode brought in something that I thought was just ultimately humorless. There's a new battle droid out there, which is called the D Unit, or the D-Wing Unit, whatever, but I would like to call them the Chicken Droids. That's right, they are battle droids that look like chickens. Look at these things. I don't know what they're doing in Star Wars. I mean, obviously they look very Star Warsy, but how come we've never seen them during the war in any other thing? I know Clone Wars has added things such as tactical droids and other things into the line, and that's fine, but I just don't understand why their entire generalized unit that they need to be, shooting and destroying this one were completely remodeled. I hope this doesn't become a standard of this season. I really want to get back to the regular battle droids. I'm just ready for them to hit Revenge of the Sith territory. Now, moving on, we've got to do our bonus details today, and our bonus details are not going to be about Clone Wars. They're going to be about Rise of the Skywalker. That's right. And why I believe that the extended cut is coming out. Now, it's on the horizon, and my prediction date is December. That's right, in time for Christmas. An extended 3-hour version. Now, I'm telling you, this is probably not going to be the JJ cut, because I believe the JJ cut has some adult themes in it that they didn't like, other than just cutting it shorter. And I think one of those themes, the rumor is that suicide, that Huck, you know, spoiler alert, Hux's character was still going to die as suicide, similar to the Duel of the Fates script. You know, this is all theory. Who knows what will come out? But I'm telling you, it's going to come out very soon. Now, how we know there is extended cuts, other than rumors on Reddit, are the obviousness of the, you know, short cut of the film. Obviously, there is a Ben Solo and Uncle Lando scene, as in, he later on at the end of the film, Ben Solo shows up holding his uncle's blaster in his hand when he's shooting the Royal Guardsmen. And also at the end, there is a Bespin scene where a Star Destroyer is falling out of the sky, and we're like, we haven't been to Bespin? What is this? The battle wasn't at Bespin. You know, there's I could go on and on, like for instance, the Finn using the Force and all that stuff. We all know it's there. We know it was filmed. There's no way these people didn't film it, but I'm telling you, they're going to give it to us. Because in the Disney world, their motto is to make money. They're trying to make money, and they know people, Star Wars fans, are ravenous for this. And I have a feeling they're going to give us a Blu-ray only extended, you know, a la Lord of the Rings extended cut. Now, the further evidence that this has in it is the novelization will have extra scenes in it. For instance, like we all know, the very famous Eye of Webbish Bog scene, which we all know they filmed, which we're dying to see. And I believe that novelization is just simply an advertisement for what is in store for us in the extended cut. But not just releasing the novelization, there is another thing that just seems kind of shady, and it is the fact that the DVD release and Blu-ray release of The Rise of Skywalker will not have a single deleted scene. That's right, a single deleted scene. They will not have any. You know why that is? They are saving every single morsel of it for an extended cut. And I guarantee, I would bet money, I will bet any one of you, that we are going to see it on the horizon. This isn't just a Reddit conspiracy. So there you have it. What did you think of this episode, and what did you think the future of the Clone Wars is? What do you think about the JJ cut? What do you think about a possible extended cut? Am I just dreaming, or is this thing actually going to happen? I can taste it. I can taste it, man. Anyway, I want you to go live the dream, have a beautiful day, embrace life. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Tune in to Voice of the Fat Mantis for all your Star Wars shenanigans. Will be happening as I review them, and I will also be talking smack about American culture. Live the dream. Until next time, ciao for now, bitches.